Another day.
Another day. Welcome to another episode of Halftime Adjustments. It's your host, Eddie out there, my man G Witt.
Tighten up, baby. Tighten up.
Tighten up.
Tighten up.
Cardiac Titans.
Cardiac Titans.
Last second Titans.
I feel like it was 2006, man.
Oh my gosh, man. What?
I thought they got some consulting work from somebody, but I ain't gonna call no names.
Man,
But
how many cracks does the goal line does the team get, man? Oh my God! In the last few seconds of the game, they don't get the ball in the end zone.
hey, at least you gotta give the defense credit for that.
You gotta get a defense credit.
Really, that should have been 6 points for the Chargers and everything, but the defense stepped up, did their job. Instant replay helped them out because the official was trying to get the touchdown to the Chargers, man. They called it both times. I was like, man, this is crazy. But then the last one on the fumble, great job by Wesley Williams to push the ball out, and Jarrell Casey recovered it in the end zone.
And that grown man, Jeffrey Simmons, which we're gonna talk about him in a minute.
We got a lot to talk about about the grown man on the defensive line, man.
Man,
I'm telling you something. So one of those guards is having nightmares today, man. He having nightmares.
I don't think when I saw him single block, I don't think it was one time that the guard went in the backfield when he was only being single block.
Oh no, he was going.
That's what I'm saying.
He was moving.
Yeah, when he was double teamed, of course he wasn't getting a lot of penetration. When it was 1-on-1, that guard was 4 yards in the backfield.
They found that out real quick. First play, they found that out. When he went in the game, we were watching him, and I'm like, get in there, shed the block, and tackle for loss.
So let's get into it, man. We got a lot to talk about.
Man, we can talk about that one all day long.
We can talk about that one all day long because number 19 is proving his worth in his few snaps he got today. Played more than what they thought he was going to play.
Number 98.
98. That's what I said. Number 19. The pick. Number 19 pick.
19 pick, yeah.
Yeah, so,
Played a lot more than I expected him to, but...
He did.
Bring me down a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, let's talk Titans.
So the Titans pull off a nail biter.
Yeah.
Which didn't have to be a nail biter.
Should not have been a nail biter.
We'll get into that more because I was highly disappointed in the coaching today as far as defense goes. But anyway, so the Chargers come in 4th ranked offense as far as passing.
Yeah.
The Titans 6th against the pass, so some had to give today.
Man, we saw what happened.
Yeah, we saw what gave today.
We saw what happened to that.
And so here's some things that I wanted to look at as we went to this week because after the debacle in the first half last week, they had made the quarterback change.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, is it Tannehill? Is it Marcus? Is it DeLine? Whatever, whoever. So now we pull Marcus, right? And rightfully so. We talked about it last week.
Yeah.
May have been a little bit too late in the last game.
Yeah.
But hey, he did it. Looking for a spark.
Well, let's go ahead and address that elephant in the room already.
Yeah.
The bottom line was they had to make a change.
Yeah.
Because like we said last week, he didn't hit David Carr's status like he was with Houston, Texas. He was shook.
Yeah.
Just bottom line, he took too many sacks.
Yeah,
he was shook.
That was a good point.
So you got it. Yeah, and like everybody was, is it the Titans' fault? Is it Mario's fault? It's both of them's fault.
Yeah, everybody has their share.
Everybody's got their share of blame in this.
That's right.
But without a doubt, I give Vrabel his props. He did something they really did not want to do it. The press conference on Wednesday when they finally made the announcement shows that because it was almost like they were at a funeral, man. I'm serious. You can tell from Vrabel with his talk, he didn't want to be there. He didn't want to talk to anybody. He was better on Thursday, but, it was something they didn't want to do. But obviously, we saw the game today, and we saw the reason why Tannehill was a good choice. Ball getting out quicker.
You saw, there's a big difference, right?
Big difference. Ball going into tight windows. Receivers are making catches.
Man.
Corey Davis got targeted 7 times, made 6 catches.
15 different receivers that he targeted today.
All over the place, man. All of them.
Eight different receivers. 8 different receivers.
Yeah. Jonnu Smith was in the action early. A.J. Brown.
Adam
Humphries. The receivers were getting all kinds of, your boy Tajay Sharp.
Tajay Sharp made a spot in the back.
Made a call a touchdown pass, man on the back, great footwork. So, it's one of those things, and he helps the offensive line out by getting the ball out quicker
Right.
and stepping up into the pocket
He
and
does.
everything.
He does.
Showed the little wheels on a couple of bootlegs and a couple of run plays, which
He
was
did.
really good.
Yep.
Held the ball too long on the 2 sacks. The sacks are on him,
He did.
because you got to get rid of the ball.
Because he had, I think it was the first sack that was going towards the north end zone. Corey Davis was open in the corner.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
He missed
Yeah,
him.
he missed him. Yeah.
And so, but like you said, he was getting rid of the ball
Yeah.
in a little bit over 2 seconds, which helps the offensive
Yeah.
line out, especially when Conklin goes out
Yeah.
and then Nate Davis goes out behind him.
Yeah. When the whole the starting right side of the offensive line went out, I was like, wow, what the heck is going on?
My cuz.
Yeah.
Tiny shot. So we wanted to see how Tannehill was going to start off. He started off great, like you
that
said.
first pass he threw to John Newton?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Perfect
Back shoulder,
placement.
Perfect placement.
And
that's what you want.
And that's what you want. He threw it to the open spot, gave John Newton a chance to adjust to it, and John Newton made a great catch. John Newton was on all day today. I had to give him his props
He
today.
was.
Man.
He
was
was,
on.
even though he missed the block on the blitz pick.
Yeah, he missed the block on that. I was trying to figure out who that was.
Yeah, it was him.
It was him. But still, at the same time, I mean, Tannehill, when he threw that pass, that's the pass we've been missing.
That's exactly right.
That's the pass we've been missing.
Not
man.
only that, we've been missing the zip and the tight window
Yeah.
that you got to have.
You gotta have it.
You gotta have it.
You gotta have it.
Because those windows are so tight in the NFL. It's almost split seconds.
Yeah.
That ball
But
coming out.
guys are open.
That's right.
In the NFL that you wouldn't consider open in college.
That's correct.
That's the difference.
That's correct.
Wide open is a half a step
That's
in,
right.
in the NFL.
And you got to get it in there.
You got to throw in anticipation. You got to throw it where you want them to go.
Yeah.
You got to throw them open. So I thought Tannehill did a great job of that today.
He did. The other thing I wanted to see was Arthur Smith. Was he going to learn anything from the previous 2 weeks about play calling?
Well, I will say this. Overall, a good day, but there was some
questionable.
There was some questionable ones with him, and I thought that a couple of times I'm like, look, dude, I don't know where you got that play from. I mean, come on, that's and a lot of it was really more situational play calling.
Yeah, I agree.
Than just overall, like I said, in certain situations, the play call you had is like you knew, like, okay, this is not going to work. And some of them you could anticipate, okay, here we come, we're gonna run the ball, we're gonna throw the ball right here.
Yeah.
And then San Diego's defense, to their credit, was playing that too.
Yeah, the other thing was that I wanted to see was the O-line. So the O-line, they blocked better today, and I think it's more in part, like you said, Tannehill's getting rid of the ball.
He was getting rid of the ball quicker.
The run game is still not hit on all cylinders right now.
But it was effective.
But it was effective.
And again, that's what you want from the run game.
You do. You want to be able to control the clock.
You want to be
move the sticks.
Yeah, but you want to be effective with it.
That's right.
You want to be to the point to where, like on that touchdown drive that Derrick Henry got.
Yes.
They didn't want to tackle him no more.
No, they didn't.
They didn't want to tackle him like
oh yeah.
Olay.
They was making some business.
They were making some serious business.
Yeah. So yeah, again, a good point on the play call, the jet sweep to AJ Smith on third down.
I'm like, really? Oh, and your boy was hot about that one.
He should have been.
He was hot. Derrick Henry was hot. He's like, what? He came on the sideline like, what are we running?
He should have been hot. Yeah. There's no way he don't get the carry. If they gonna run the ball, give it to the 255 running back.
Give it to the man, because he was running that rock, man. He was running the rock.
The other thing I want to see with Jeffrey Simmons, like we mentioned, man, the guy made a difference.
Gosh.
I didn't know how effective he was gonna be.
None of us knew.
Oh my God.
And I'll be the first one to admit I was a little hesitant about them playing him today.
Yeah, I didn't want to rush him back.
I didn't want to rush him back.
I thought maybe because Weber was trying to make a spark. He was trying to get a spark on the team.
Like I said, obviously they listened. The trainers, he was good, but man, the first play. Tackle for loss. I mean, he pushed the guard back, shed him, he was on the roller skate. I'm like, oh my gosh, man! Did you see this play? I mean, and the thing about it, you look at him, his overall his strength and speed. Oh my God. That's a combination you just don't normally see.
That was a draft day steal.
Oh,
if he continues playing like he is now,
he's gonna have his bumps and bruises. He's gonna learn his lessons and everything.
He's gonna hit the wall, right?
But the bottom line, I don't know if he's gonna hit the wall, but I would say like this: the wall better move because he's coming through.
Hey, that guy's huge, man.
Man, he's a slim 300 pounds, man.
That guy.
I mean, this joker,
he's a game changer.
Oh yeah,
I mean, really.
without a doubt. Now I will say this, and Dean Pease. I mean, I again. He's been coaching in the NFL longer than, he knows more than I do. I'll yield that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the lineup I saw was Daquan Jones,
That's right.
Jeffrey Simmons,
And Jarrell Casey.
and Jarrell Casey. You run those three, you don't take them out.
How many running yards they have? Not many.
Man,
It was like
your boy had 18 rushes for 35 yards,
It was
man.
39 yards.
39.
A rushing. 39
I mean,
yards.
Man, you put that line up there. That's your pass rush
That is your
from the
pass.
middle.
That is just
And I mean, because you can only somebody's gonna come free. You can't double team both Jeffrey Simmons and Jarrell Casey
can't.
because Daquan Jones is gonna come free. If you run that defense,
and you see he was getting in the backfield.
he was getting in the backfield.
Tell you,
I'm
man.
telling you, man, this Joker,
So-
that's a game changer.
If this offense can continue to put points on the board,
What have we been saying all season?
man, you don't give up 20 points twice.
All you need is 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, you only gave up 20 points twice.
3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns and you can win.
That's my next point.
Oh, here we go.
Points. We need to score points today.
And we did.
We scored 23. We won the game.
Hey, man, I had to give Tannehill his credit. That first
got to,
touchdown
man.
pass, including Corey Davis, man, that was a tight.
No.
I loved it when they showed the replay of it.
Yeah.
Man, as soon as he saw it, the ball came out. I was like, man.
Better yet, the third down conversion of Corey Davis
Oh,
was
yeah.
38 yards. Man, that ball was.
That ball was out of
It
there.
couldn't be nowhere else but right there.
No.
And for him to catch it when the defender had his arm on his hand,
Yeah.
and
Caught it with his body, held it down. I was like, man, yeah.
I had to give Tannehill his props,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I was one of the ones that
Yeah.
said I don't think he make a difference, but
Yeah.
we saw the difference he made today.
Yeah, and
Getting the
that's what I'm
ball
talking
out.
about. That's what I'm talking about, Jabbar. When you put them 3 on the field together, man, the
And you
pressure.
get Harold Landry coming off the edge.
Oh,
You see,
well, the bottom line here's the thing.
Yeah.
You put those 3 on the field together. There's no running the ball.
There's no.
You got to go outside. You are not coming up the middle.
You better go outside.
You're not coming up the middle. And with the way that Rashad Evans is playing right now, it's hard to get outside.
You
on
get
him.
Jayon Brown back healthy.
No, dude.
You know, Wesley Williams, he can still tackle. He
Still
can't
tackle.
cover nobody.
No, he can't.
But he can tackle.
And that's the reason why you don't put him 1-on-1.
That's right.
You
That's
don't put
right.
him 1-on-1.
So let's get more into the game. So
right.
some things. The Chargers get the toss. They go down the field, turn over on downs. Buy it again on a great coverage on Hunter Henry. Good pressure up and good pressure in the pocket.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, this was a game on the defensive side of the ball, game of misses. We missed 3 interceptions
That's right.
and should have had 2 fumble recoveries.
Yeah.
I don't know what my boy Carrera was thinking.
I don't know, man.
I don't know what he was thinking.
I don't know.
He's looking for glory.
Yeah, that's all right. But hey, Logan, I can't say enough about Logan Ryan this year. He is playing some outstanding football.
Outstanding defensive football.
Good coverage, good tackling, blitzing. So, he's probably our best defensive back at this point of the season.
Look, the bottom line was they were going against somebody.
Cornerback, rather.
They were going against somebody who was throwing the ball phenomenally today.
Oh, yeah.
Phillip Rivers was putting that ball out there.
Does he
man.
not ever do that?
Man, he was putting that ball out there.
Especially when he has time in the pocket.
There was no pass rush.
So
I mean, you figured like this. They got close to him a couple of times, but he's the type of quarterback that, getting close is not good enough. You have got to hit him. I mean, they tried a couple of times. I thought they got close, but he got the ball off. And if he can get the ball off, he's putting the ball in places where you just, the only person going to get it is the receiver.
You're right, and you got to take your hats off to Phillip Rivers. He's gonna be a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Right,
He
absolutely.
puts the ball in a position, like you said, it's gonna be tough to make a play
He
on.
throws the ball early.
He does.
And throws it to the spot where the receiver is going.
Yep.
And, I mean, there's not a whole lot defensively that you can do.
So the Titans get the ball, and Tannehill fumbles the snap, and then we have the legal shift. So now we're behind the sticks, right?
man.
And
Man,
so then you got a short gain to Corey Davis. And then, of course, the fake punt. So Brett Kerr,
Hey,
not only does he punt the ball but he also throws the ball.
Good pass, and the mayor of Murfreesboro, he does it all.
He does it
He
all.
intercepts the ball. He throws touchdown passes. He catches the ball. He does it all. But no, man, I would say that fake punt was a great call.
It was.
It kept the drive going, even though we only got 3 points out of it. Still, it kept the drive going and allowed us to get those points and allowed them to get something good out of the first drive.
Yeah,
and that's what they needed.
Yeah.
And this offense needed to get something good out of that first drive because Ryan Tannehill came out throwing the ball well.
He came out throwing it really well.
A
lot of zip on the ball.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, with Tannehill in there getting rid of the ball and everything, that helped out a whole lot. So great play call. And that's the first and last time we're going to see it for a while because everybody's going to be looking for it from now on. But it was a great play call, great timing,
Yeah.
good scout program on that one to figure it out that you had an opportunity. And I give Curran credit, man. He threw a nice pass.
He threw a nice pass right on the money, man. Right on the money.
money.
Where he can catch it and run upfield.
And that's what I was going to say. And Kevin Byard caught the ball and ran upfield.
Oh, Will.
Oh, come on, man. Come on now. Come on now.
So Parker hits a 45-yard field goal. Titans go 3-0. You know, 9 plays over 47 yards and almost 450 in the game. The Chargers come back. They drive down, kick a field goal. But that drive was aided. Personal foul by Mr. Butler. Face mask. And Vaccaro holding.
Yeah.
On Hunter Henry. So,
but I mean, those are the things. I mean, today defensively, you saw it was a struggle.
It was a struggle because you had a quarterback like you mentioned a few minutes ago that doesn't make a lot of mistakes throwing the football.
And he doesn't make a lot of mistakes throwing the football. And if you give him time, he will pick you apart. And that was the biggest problem we had today. Getting a pass rush on him. You only got one sack on him all game, and that came from my boy. But, you can't do that. I mean, Dean Pease has got to figure out something about this pass rush to get more pressure on these quarterbacks.
That's what I had out here, man. Too much time in the pocket. Rushing
there was a couple of times he had 4 or 5 seconds to throw the ball, man. It was crazy.
Coming into this game, I don't like this stat, but Kern had 41 punts, which is most in the NFL to this point. But he had the most inside the 10-yard line too among punters, which again he got another couple of added to his belt today.
Man, that was a good punt coverage by LaShawn Sims.
Yeah,
definitely. He got down there and knocked the ball back, and I mean inside the 6-yard line. I mean you can't help ask for anything better than that. Now, granted, they let him go down the field on him, but still, a lot of the zone they were playing. I mean they left the middle of the field, and I couldn't figure out why in the world they were not covering the running backs out of the backfield in the first half.
I don't know.
Like I said, defensively for me, in all honesty, this was the worst defensive game we've had all season.
Yeah, they let them come back on their third drive of the game and take it 97 yards.
Yeah,
and take the lead. And so and Phillip Rivers is 7 for 7 on the drive.
Yeah, absolutely. So, it had no pressure on them whatsoever. But the good thing you liked about that, flip your page over. Yeah, we came right back down the field.
We came right back down the field. Tannehill, I mean, he goes big. He gets it down the field. He hits Corey Davis between 2 defenders, like you said, for a touchdown. A lot of zip on the football. I mean, you had to put it there. And the screen game came alive that drive, which was...
But, okay. Now,
go ahead.
Again, this is the reason why they had to make a change. Everybody knows Derrick Henry does not have the best hands.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't. I mean, the bottom line, he can catch some, but he really doesn't have what you call, he doesn't have receiver's hands. You got to give him a ball he can catch. Against Denver, I don't care what anybody says about he should have caught. He's not a receiver. You got to give him a ball he can catch. You can't give him one where he's got to reach out for it and try to catch. That's not his game.
It's not his
game. Saw the screen pass he got thrown today.
Right here.
Right there. Caught it easy. Was able to turn and, if he gets a couple more blocks, it's gone.
Yeah, he had a nice little convoy in front of him. And so, like you said, we come back, we tie the game on. The offensive line did a great job protecting Tannehill on the drive. Notice Delaney Walker wasn't in the game much. He was out. He had a sore leg.
Yeah, ankle injury.
When he had broke last year, so same ankle. So he was just precaution on him. Didn't really need him, but
Jonnu played well.
Jonnu played well. Tannehill 10 or 12 at that point for 127 yards. The guy's having a great game. And then pretty much go to half. So the half, the stats are pretty even.
Yeah. Just like the score.
Yeah, just like the score. And so second half, the Titans come out, and this is probably one of my favorite plays of the game because the third and long in Jonnu's effort on this play, he catches about an 8-yard route, but he gets 35 yards.
Yeah.
And gets the first down. I mean, what a heck of a play, right?
One heck of a play, broke the tackle and just took off. I mean, bottom line, his speed is not where it was because of the knee injury, but he still has some good strength. And he, like you said, he catches the ball, breaks the tackle from the linebacker, gets downfield, turns what should have been a punt situation into a first down situation. And again, what you saw today, in all honesty, you saw receivers making plays.
Getting upfield.
Yeah. Everybody's catching the ball. Nobody's going side to side. Everybody's catching the ball and turning up to try to get the first down and everything. Everybody's catching the ball with their hands. Balls are right there. They're moving. Every receiver who was catching, Humphreys, Tajay Sharp, Davis, Brown, Jonnu Smith, Anthony Fursker, man, they all catching the ball and moving upfield.
Right, and we mentioned that Dennis Kelly had came in early for Conklin. He got hurt. And then Nate Davis had an issue, so our whole right side of the line was replaced, like we talked about earlier.
Yeah,
and Kelly actually, in our opinion, blocks better at the right type of position.
Well, generally because they don't he doesn't have to deal with the athletic pass rush.
But they flip Bosa.
But they flip Bosa. Good adjustment on their part.
Yeah.
But also, even though Bosa beat him a couple of times, you saw him make an adjustment to Bosa because Bosa was basically using the outside speed rush
every time.
So instead of him just standing still trying to block him straight up, he would give a little ground and push him out, which gave Tannehill the opportunity to step up. And he made quite a few throws doing it that way.
He did. And so, even though we had to punt on that drive, again, Jonnu Smith, great effort, and that's what we want to see out of this
team. The thing about it, we had to punt on the drive, but the bottom line, it wasn't a 3 and out.
It wasn't a 3 and out. They moved the ball down the field.
Flipped the field.
And then we see Big Jeffrey come down there on the sack. First sack of his NFL career. He comes off the block. He shows good quickness and speed and sacks Phillip Rivers, right? First sack of the game, and the guy I can't say enough. I was very impressed by the rookie.
Man, as I said,
what a steal in the draft.
That's a grown man.
Right.
That was a grown man. Like I said when we drafted him, if it wasn't for the ACL injury, he was going top 5.
Oh, yeah. We weren't going
to get him, but because of the injury, he fell to us, and it turns out one of the few times we actually got a steal. We got a steal in the draft. Great job. His recovery time is amazing. 8 months. Injured in February. He's playing on the field in October.
That's right. That's right.
When they activated him, cut Brett Urban, let Matt Dickerson go. Mm-hmm. And man, this Joker boy. I'm telling you, if they can figure out a way to get those 3 guys on the field at the same time, it's on, baby. It's on.
And get our linebackers back. Get Jayon Brown back, and man, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna be pretty solid up front.
You're right, Chris. The offense was definitely more fluent. They had more fluid. They got in rhythms quick. And you saw the difference in that, and the fact that because they were throwing the ball well and they were running the ball well, it opened up the playbook to try to do some things and actually make some good plays. Derrick Henry was running the ball well, even though he was still sometimes getting hit behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
But he was still able. There was a couple of times he was able to make plays. He got hit behind the line of scrimmage and still was able to get out 2 yards, 3 yards.
He was running hard.
He's been running hard all season, but today it was effective running.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Jabbar. The ball was placed in a position that the yak yards were there after the catch.
Oh man, they were
every
doing
time.
it, man.
And that's very important.
Man, Corey Davis, AJ Brown. All of them. All of them was getting yards after the catch.
They were.
Fursker was getting yards after the catch. Man, that one catch he had.
Adam Humphries, man.
I can't say enough. That one catch, that pass to Fursker, that was funny.
Yeah, it was. Because he wasn't going to him.
That's the thing about it. We were looking at it, and we could tell we thought he was throwing to Jonnu, but when you look at the replay from behind it, he was definitely going to Fursker, man.
Okay. It looked like the ball sailed on him a little bit.
I don't know, but if it sailed, it sailed at the right person.
It worked for 27 yards.
Because he caught that ball and turned it upfield and actually did good. If he had some more legs, he would have scored.
And these guys, man. It's just amazing what the difference makes in getting the ball out quick.
Yeah.
So they can make a play and move.
Yeah, he was throwing in some tight windows.
It's just that's the difference.
Yeah,
that's the biggest difference I see from Marcus and Ryan is the getting the ball out of your hand and getting it to the receiver.
That's what helps your offensive line.
That's right.
It helps your offensive line when you get the ball out.
That's
You're not holding the ball. They don't have to hold their blocks as long. They're able to move and do the things. And he was getting 2 to 2.5 seconds on every rush play, except for a couple of them.
Right.
He was getting 2 to 2.5 seconds, which is plenty of time to throw the ball in the NFL.
Right, so they forced the punt to the Chargers, the first punt of the game for the Chargers in the third quarter. And then best field position started all day at the 49 of the Titans. And 2 plays, and then, Jonnu, he had some good, then he had some bad. He missed the blitz pickup, right?
Yeah.
Tannehill gets hit, throws an interception to Roderick Teamer, and he's a first interception for him. And, and it happens, right? Yeah. But again, the defense shows up and holds and forces a punt. And Harold Landry gets some pressure on Phillip Rivers, gets rid of the ball early.
Yeah.
And and then we see Tajay Stark starting to get involved in the game, makes a good catch, and
Good touchdown catch.
Good touchdown catch in the back of the end zone.
Yeah.
I mean,
great footwork.
Great footwork.
You can't discount the footwork on that play.
Way to get himself open in the back of the end zone. And then Parkey.
Good pass by Tannehill.
It was a good pass. It was a good pass.
Yeah,
and then,
do we have to talk about Parkey, man?
Well,
he
missed the extra point. So Sucker's going to be back week 9 is what they're saying. So week 9 can't get here fast enough. Let's just hope that these Tampa Bay game and the Panthers are not field goal games.
Yeah, I know that's right. Because it's an adventure for us, man. It's an adventure for us right now. Right. So we're trying to get through it.
So 16-10, Chargers come back, hit a 50-yard field goal. 16-13. Then of course another great drive by the Titans. 7 plays, 75 yards over 4 minutes.
And the beast was unleashed.
The beast was unleashed. 11-yard touchdown run. Corey Davis, highlighted by Corey Davis' 38-yard catch and run. Again, tight window, great ball, third down conversion. I will say this. They only converted 2 third downs in the first half. They ended up like 7 for 10 or something like
6
that.
for 11.
6 for 11, which is a lot better. You know, coming in for the season, they were 29% on the year, which has been a big Achilles heel.
Yeah, you're talking about above 50% for the game.
For this offense, right?
Yeah.
And so, so then let's talk about this part. Now, this is why I have a problem with this football game. So you go up by 10 points.
Yep. I know.
And you got over 5.5 minutes left or some change.
Actually, no.
It was more than that?
You had 6 minutes.
Okay, 6 minutes. Okay,
and
6 minutes.
At 6 and change. I don't know if it was like 28, 38, something like that. But you had over 6 minutes left.
Okay.
And I'm right there with you.
All right.
That series right there was absolute coaching malpractice. I thought Barney Schottenheimer was on the sideline, man.
Right. And we're going to get to that, Deion, in just a minute, because I don't know why he didn't challenge it. I don't know if the officials told him he couldn't challenge it, but he did not challenge that spot on the 4th down quarterback sneak.
Well, I think, in all honesty, when you look at it, when I looked at the replay, and I agree with you, but when you look at the replay, though, man, it was hard to challenge that spot. And Vrabel, and I bet you Vrabel right now is gun-shy on challenges because he don't win them. He does not win them. Thank you, Jabbar. Thank you. I knew it was 6-14.
All right, so let's get back to that because we'll talk about that in a minute. So, you go up by 10 with 6:14 left in the game, and again, you have a Hall of Fame quarterback on the other side of the field. You got one of the best pass defenses in the NFL, one of the best pass rushers in the NFL that you've seen that's been getting pressure. Push up the middle anyway. But you hadn't been getting a lot of pressure because you hadn't been blitzing nobody. But now, you drop your secondary 15, 20 yards off the ball. Why did we do that in this game when you had the game locked up if you kept applying the pressure?
Well, and that's the whole case.
Oh, my God.
You know, here's the thing about it. Let's remember this, folks. It's an old saying in the NFL and really in all football. Prevent defense only does one thing. It prevents you from winning. I'm going to tell you like this. There is no way you go into a soft coverage with 6 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in an NFL football game. Not in today's passing NFL.
No matter whose quarterback is.
That is, I don't care if it's a rookie.
That's right.
It's too much at stake. You keep the pressure on. You make them earn it. You don't play soft coverage like that with that much time. The only time you go into a prevent, you're up by 14 and there's 2 seconds left to go in the game.
That's it.
That's the only time you go into a prevent. Any other time, you play hard-nosed defense for 60 minutes. That series right there is the fault of Dean Pease and Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel should have seen that coverage. He should have called a timeout and said, we're not doing that. As the head coach, he gets to overrule that. He's supposed to overrule that. Now, I know he respects Dean Smith. Dean Pease. I respect Dean Pease a lot. He's a great defensive coordinator. But that was coaching malpractice, and there's no other way to look at it. I mean, you never.
You never go no prevent.
Never go prevent.
Never. It was so soft. Marcus could have threw on that defense.
Absolutely.
It was so soft.
Because he had no pressure.
None.
And if you know you're not getting pressure on the quarterback, why do you go with a soft coverage like that? A soft zone. You think he's going to throw interceptions in that soft zone?
And then in the locker room. Okay, I got you, Deion. You're right. Hey, but then to top that off, you put Wesley Williams in man coverage on Eckler.
Well, here's the thing about it. You got him down there. The ball's at the 25-yard line, right? 6 minutes, 14 seconds. You go prevent. First down. First down.
Right.
First down. Okay, now they're in your territory.
Yeah.
So everybody knows what's coming.
Yeah.
Now you're getting ready to get
You
aggressive.
know that's right.
And the bottom line
You
is,
go
like
man
you said,
coverage and you
you
blitz.
go man coverage, you blitz, and you put your. I'm gonna give Woodyard a break.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a break.
I'm gonna give him a break
Yeah.
because he knew he wasn't supposed to be out there.
Place. Go ahead.
He knew he wasn't supposed to be out there.
Yeah.
He knew.
Yeah.
He knew. He did the best he could. He's not a coverage guy.
He's not man coverage. Zone.
Zone.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not good in zone. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a great player, but that's just not his forte. And you know, the bottom line was you put him out there, and he just got beat deep.
This.
No, I mean, I knew.
Yeah.
I told everybody in the stand. I said, now they're getting ready to go deep.
Yeah.
They went deep in 6, and next thing you know, it's 5 minutes, 7 seconds left to go in the game, and you gotta get the ball back. Well, my thing was, again, you're getting the ball, you're driving.
Mm-hmm.
You're using clock. You get the first down. You know you're going.
Are you talking about we got the ball back?
We got the ball back.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you get the ball. You get the first down. You're going.
Yep.
The next play on the next series, you get 5 yards. They call timeout.
Yep.
Second play on the next series, you get 3 yards.
3 yards.
They call timeout.
Uh-huh.
You got to get a first down.
Got to get a first down.
Okay, you don't get the first down on the rush, on the pass to A.J. Brown. They marked it, which I thought was a bad spot, but they marked it short. Okay, so you got inches. I mean, literally inches.
Yeah, literally.
So I got no problem with you going forward on 4th down on that play.
No.
That's the game.
Yeah.
I do have a problem with Ryan Tannehill going up high.
He went too high.
He went too high. On that play right there, you grab the ball from underneath your center and you stay on top of him and you go forward.
Yeah.
You don't worry about it because if you go forward and he's going forward, you're gonna get the first down
Yeah,
spot.
you get the first down.
And that it shouldn't have came down to where they inches because where they marked the ball, he lost yards.
Yeah,
he lost inches.
It's just hard for me, and
Yeah.
it's hard for me to
No,
see
no,
how
no.
that spot was given.
Yeah, I got you. I
Yeah.
got you. I'm
Yeah,
trying. I'm
I know.
sorry.
No,
I didn't mean to bring that up.
No, you good.
I
Yeah.
didn't- but still on that place. Okay,
Yeah.
so got no problem with it. You didn't make it.
Yeah.
Defense comes out.
Put your defense on field, and you you still come out with soft coverage.
You coming out playing zone.
Yes, with no pressure.
No pressure, and you're not covering anybody coming out of the backfield.
He's killing you.
He's killing you.
Eckler had 118 yards receiving.
He's
today.
killing you. And the bottom line was they moved right down the field. Okay, so time's running out. They throw the ball in the center of the field. Dude gets the ball. He runs. I thought he scored. They said,
He was.
and they showed the replay.
Eckler, yeah, he was down.
short.
He was short when he
was
caught the
short.
pass. He
I'm
dove,
like,
his
they're
butt
going to
hit
mark
the
it
ground.
short.
Yeah.
They're going to mark it short, fine and good. Okay. I'm like, all right, so this
Clock
is
supposed to run.
Clock supposed to run.
Timeout.
So,
Vrabel.
so Vrabel calls timeout.
To prevent the 10-second run up.
Which I don't understand that one.
Yeah, because they stopped the clock. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
Because the clock would have kept running.
Yeah,
That's why.
but anyway, so they did that. So now they line up. They get a legal procedure.
Yep.
So you got them instead of on the goal line, you move them back.
6 yard line,
They're
right?
about the 6 yard line.
Uh-huh.
They throw a pass.
Uh-huh.
My man gets called for a PI in the end zone. Late flag
It was really late, and it was from the back judge, wasn't it?
from the back judge,
Yeah.
who was doing a lot of late flags today.
Yeah.
But in all honesty,
He had his jersey.
when they showed the replay, he had his jersey. But there was a lot of hand fighting going on in
It
that one.
was. It was.
You know, so in live action, I was like, you can't call that play because there was a lot of hand fighting going on, and he did a push off on Malcolm, and Malcolm, you know,
I said that the first two when I saw the
when I
last
saw
part.
the replay of it, I was like, okay, yeah, that's true. So they get down there and they put your boy in. They put the grown man in.
The grown man is in the
grown
game,
man in the
and
game.
he's penetrating the
And he's
backfield.
penetrating the backfield. So, you know, they had one play, they tried to get him in there, and the linebackers and everything set it up perfectly. Boom, stopped him short. Okay, good. So, you know, side judge, he's going to rule a touchdown. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah. He was short, man.
He was short.
Yeah.
So they go to the review, the man's short, line it up again. Run it again.
This time he fumbles the ball.
He fumbles the ball. Well, this time he gets the ball stripped.
Well, the ball is stripped, right? And
Yeah.
good, again, because Jeffrey Simmons is making penetration.
Yeah. He
Wesley
can't
Williams-
go up the middle.
No, he can't go.
He
up the
can't
middle.
go up the middle.
He's in the backfield
He
again.
can't go up the middle. The grown man is like, you're not coming up in here.
You're not coming in
You're
here.
not coming up in here. And that bad boy, Wesley Williams, makes a smart play, punches the ball out. Jarrell Casey catches the ball, is in the end zone. He's down. It's a touchback.
But
I
They
know.
marked him
Come on.
short.
They marked him short.
The clock should
Should've
never
never
stop. That game
Should've
should have been over
That game
regardless.
should have been over
That game
regardless.
was over regardless.
It's over regardless.
Anyway, so a game that probably shouldn't have.
No, ain't no probably. It should not have come down to that.
Well, I was gonna say that. But a game we probably should have lost because of the coaching towards the end of the game.
Yeah.
Should have probably got us beat.
Yeah,
but
I'll be the first one to tell you.
yeah.
I was looking at that game. I was like,
Oh.
this game's done.
that's what I thought too.
I was like, this game is
When
done.
they got down the field, I saw
People were telling me you need to have faith. I'm like, I got reality.
No, right.
I'm like, I know NFL. That's done.
When you play prevent defense, you gonna get beat.
You gonna get beat.
Yeah, that's
Bottom
right.
line, ask Bill Belichick.
Yes.
He was on that Cleveland Browns teams when John Elway made the drive. He was the defensive coordinator for Marty Schottenheimer. Ask him.
So the Titans
That's why he
went
never
on.
goes prevent anymore. He learned this lesson.
Guys, thank you for joining us on the episode of Halftime Adjustments. Eddie Arnell, G Wit.
Oh man,
The cardiac Titans win a thriller at the end, 23-20. Tannehill, 312 today, 23 of 29.
How many?
312.
How many?
312, man. First quarterback to throw 300 yards, and it's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
2 touchdowns, a pick. Derrick Henry had 90 yards on 22 carries.
Yeah.
But listen to these stats. This is what's impressive to me.
Okay.
6 for 80 for Corey Davis.
Yeah.
And a touchdown.
Yeah.
4 for 40 Hump. Sharp had 2 for 19.
Had a touchdown.
A.J. Brown, 6 for 64. Mm-hmm. John Smith, 3 for 64. And Ferguson had 27. So spreading the wealth amongst the guys, right?
Again.
And that's what you're talking about. Playmakers on this team. We said it in the preseason. We said it since
Well,
the beginning of the season.
here's the
We
thing
had
about
some
it.
playmakers on this
We
team.
said we had playmakers, and we said that when we run the ball effectively, it opens up the whole offense and everything. So that's what you liked about it. I'm not sure what's getting ready to happen next because Tannehill is Tannehill.
Yeah, Tannehill.
So you don't know what's going to happen, but this right here was a good win for the team because they needed it. They needed it bad.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dion. He's gonna add credibility to J. Rod because you got to admit, man, if he continues to play like he is, this was a steal of the draft.
We knew he was a big man. We knew he was. We figured he would be pretty strong.
And we knew he was a bull rusher. And man,
But
my lord,
man, that first play, I still can't get over that. When you see a rookie gets on a guard, a veteran NFL guard, and walks him back, sheds him, and tackles the running back, I was like, I'm gonna stand like, did you see that play? I was like, man, that got me excited because I'm a defensive guy anyway. So we see a defense, and we haven't had somebody like that in a long time.
So, Mr. Graham, I'm sorry, I don't want to pronounce your name wrong, but I'm not talking about Deion Lewis because he wasn't effective. What did he do to talk about? Exactly. So that's why we're not talking about him. That's why he was not effective in this game at all.
Well,
let's
be honest about Mr. Lewis.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is, he had a couple of plays where he ran the ball or
He
whatever.
did.
But the bottom line is, they put him in there in third and long situations because he's a better pass catcher than
That's
Derrick
right.
Henry. So I would say this about Mr. Lewis. Right now, no, he's not doing anything, but let's see how the offense progresses. You never know.
Yeah.
He might eventually turn up.
He might.
Let's see.
We got a different quarterback
What's
now.
the saying? The one thing they have to do is spread out the field. Yeah, I agree.
And run, yeah.
I agree. They did have 8-9 in the box.
I think though, if we continue to spread the ball around like this, you're gonna see that.
Now,
People
one thing we didn't do. We didn't go deep.
No, we didn't. But we ran routes, we got open, and he got the ball to him and allowed him to run.
Allowed him to run out the catch.
That's the difference in the game.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to throw deep one at a time or another.
You
got to put that out there.
You're gonna have to, and Tampa Bay coming up, they're not a slouch up front now.
No,
and they can get out to the passer too.
they get out the passer, and they will throw the ball deep.
And they will throw the ball deep. So Tannehill throws with
Lewis is control off the lead.
God,
man.
So Tannehill, like I said, 300-yard pass a day.
Yeah, the Titans had over 400 yards of offense.
And I will say this one thing that's impressive: 3 for 3 in the red zone today
Yeah.
for the Titans. Average 6.7 yards per play. So the offense was clicking.
What have we been saying?
Get us some offense with this defense.
3 touchdowns.
That's right.
Get us 3 touchdowns.
And we're gonna win the game.
And we can win the game.
Yeah.
Like I said, we can't win it if Dean Pease is calling previous defenses, but 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns.
We win the game.
We win
3
the game.
touchdowns and a field goal.
So
we win the game.
As we look at the other AFC South scores today, so the Colts beat the Texans 30-23.
Yeah.
The Jags beat the winless Bengals
Yeah.
27-17. And then, of course, the Titans win at home today. And so
Yeah.
Tampa Bay had a bye this week. and they'll be coming into Nissan Stadium.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston
Jameis
coming
Winston.
off of a 400-yard game with 5 interceptions.
Yeah.
And they're currently
like I
2-4.
And we
in the bottom of
we
NFC
missed
South.
interceptions today, man.
Yeah, we missed interceptions
Oh,
today.
and let's be honest about it. What you saw a lot of times, I love watching our rookies this year, especially the first two, Jeffrey Simmons and AJ Brown.
Yeah.
They have some good football smarts. I have to give them credit because on one play, when the ball was thrown to AJ Brown, they got knocked up. He did a good job going for it, trying to knock it down.
He did.
I thought he also did on that interception. He tried to get there to knock it down. They couldn't get there because he slipped. Jeffrey Simmons did some great jobs as far as shedding the blocks and everything.
Even on double teams.
Even on double teams. On the sack, it was a great smart play that he did. When he saw Phillip Rivers break out, he got away from his man and went and got the sack. Again, I saw Derrick Henry run smart today.
He did.
On a couple of plays where he got some good moves and all that. So it's good to see how this offense can be. We know the talent is there.
The talent is there.
It's good. We're just waiting to see how the offense. Now it's all about continuity.
Yeah.
Can you
and,
continue this run?
I've heard about Kenyon Drake too, Dion. So we'll see if that's going to come to fruition or not.
But
they brought in Ross Smith last week.
Yeah.
And of course, Dalen Dawkins was moved up. So
yeah.
We'll see. There are some other running backs on the football team currently right now, and I don't know. Like you said, with different quarterbacks, Deion Lewis might be effective in the.
And again, a lot of it just depends on how the way to go. But what we have to see more than anything else right now. Again, after the show of the day, one thing we know we got to see better coaching.
Got to see better.
Coaching.
Yeah, we got to see better. That was just a mind-boggling to me that Dean Pease would go to a soft prevent coverage like that.
I will say this: I thought this game was probably the best game Vrabel's had all season in his decision making.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Arthur Smith was okay.
He was better.
He was better.
Yeah.
He was okay.
Yeah.
But again, he was okay because the offense was making the plays. You had a quarterback getting the ball out. Dean Pease, this is the first game I have to honestly say he was bad.
Yeah,
I mean
Pease.
going into that prevent with 6 minutes and change left to go in the game, you just don't do that. And he knows that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the problem was. Like I said, he knows more about football than I do. But I have to question that because I've watched enough NFL football to know you never go prevent that early in the game.
You never go prevent that early in the game, and it is nice to beat the Chargers. They have had our number here the last few times that
we were 1-13 against them.
1-13, man.
So yeah, it's been a while.
And so I mean, a good game for the offense in particular. Good to see the receivers catching the ball and being explosive. Now let's see if they can string it together for 2 weeks, because that's the MO. This football team is up and down.
Yo-yo.
And so can they come out and play the same type of offense against Tampa Bay and be more effective on defense? Because Jameis Winston, he can throw the football if you give him time. They got some receivers,
but he will throw picks.
Yeah.
He will throw picks.
He will throw picks, as we saw, like you said, last week he threw 5.
Yeah.
And so
it's going to be interesting to see how this all works out, man, because, I mean, they got to keep it going because that's the only way you're going to make the playoffs. They lose another game this early, it's going to be rough trying to get in there.
And you got 4 of the next 5 at home.
Yeah. So you got to play better. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes because Carolina's no slouch right now.
No,
and
4-2.
4-2. So first of all, it's Tampa Bay trying to get back to 500 to get at least where you're in a situation where you can make some plays.
Well, yeah, they 2-4, so they got
and they're desperate.
Yeah, they're desperate.
They're desperate.
So they're gonna come in here, nothing to lose.
Right. But again, it's just the way the Titans are right now. It was good to see the offense, and I will say this: this is the first game offensively I felt like where the offense scored on their own. It wasn't the defense handling the ball with good field position. They had drives today.
You're right.
Which was very important for that offense.
That's
when you have drives, you can able to wear the defense down. Like I said, on that last touchdown by Derrick Henry, you can see it. They were running. I'm going to tell you like this, though. This is just me. I don't know if they said it on TV, but it's just me. I think San Diego was taking some injuries, man.
Hey, you know what? Thomas Davis Senior, That was a fake injury, man.
Yeah.
When he got on his knee, talking
Yeah.
about his hamstring, man, because he got on the sideline, he was making a little face like that. Yeah, right.
They
Come
were,
on, man.
every time we had a good play, they were faking the injury. They were trying to stop the clock, and I think Vrabel even talked to the officials about it.
He did.
Because I'm like, dude, they having way too many injuries. Like, this ain't happening like this. You're faking it. It was bad, man.
So
it was
you know,
bad.
speaking of long drives, the Titans did win the time possession. They had 32 minutes, so they controlled the game, like you said, controlled the tempo of the game. So that was very important. And I thought it was very important since we had Tannehill starting this week to get this offense going early, and they did.
And they did. I like the fact that they and we won the tops, man. Won the coin flip today. The first time we've done that. Usually we always lose.
So, you know, get back in the mix of things. 3 or 4 tied with the Jags in the bottom of the AFC South. But hey, we still got the Texans twice. We got to play the Colts again.
Got to play the Jags.
And got to play the Jags again. So,
We're dead last in the division.
So the Titans control their own destiny. I mean, if you really want to call it.
Right now, yes.
Talk about it, yes.
Right now, yes.
And so
I mean, they got to control their own destiny because they dug themselves a hole that I don't know if they're gonna be able to get out of it. I mean, you got Kansas City coming.
right.
Tampa Bay's coming next week. You got to go to Carolina. You got Kansas City. I mean,
And you got the Saints with Drew Brees probably gonna be back by then.
Right.
More than likely.
And then the Saints.
And you
Teddy
got the
Bridgewater's
Texans.
undefeated for the Saints, man.
And you got the Texans twice out of 3 weeks.
Yeah.
With
You got the Colts. You got to go to the Colts again. The Jaguars
with
again.
Jacoby. Yeah. So I
And
mean,
Jacoby's playing good.
yeah, and so he had 4 touchdown passes today.
Yeah.
And so hey, but you're right, Deion. I agree. When you got a quarterback that can get the ball out and make sure your offense effective, and like
he was
we
throwing that
said,
ball with some zip, man.
if you can score 21 points with this defense,
You can
they're
win.
not playing prevent defense.
Yeah, they're not playing prevent.
This team is gonna win some football.
You can win some football games. You got a top 5 defense that can win football games for you.
Number 5 in points scored. So, hey guys, again, thank you for joining for another episode of Halftime Adjustments. Eddie Arnell, G Witt,
The Titans, baby.
the Titans. 12 noon next Sunday.
12 noon next
The
Sunday.
Buccaneers roll in, so we'll be back 7 p.m. next Sunday live for another episode, and maybe we'll be talking about win number 2 in a row
Hey.
to even up the record at 4-4.
Yeah, and even if the record at home, the 2-2, because
2-2.
it's been bad this year, man.
I got the home field advantage back like it used to be, man.
But I would tell you,
when it was a W. You know?
I'm gonna tell you this. What I saw today was what I expected. There were not a whole lot of Charger fans there.
But it was a lot of empty seats
It was
too.
a lot of empty seats, but there was a lot of Titans fans there. And there was that first drive when they wanted us to get loud. The Titans fans got loud, so you had to give them props for that, man.
Hey guys, thank you for the comments, the questions, the support. Hey, check out our YouTube page as well. Share the video. YouTube is A/T Adjustments. That's on YouTube. Share the video with your friends. Get us out there. And thank you again for joining us for another live episode. Titans win 23-20 over the LA Chargers.
Over the
At
LA
home.
Chargers at home.
First home victory of the season.
Yeah, about time.
And got another one coming up this week. And we'll see. Got big Jameis Winston.
Slinging James is coming to town.
Slinging, one of the top quarterbacks picked the same year Marcus came out.
Well, they're both in the same boat.
No, we hadn't had a 2-game win streak this season. You're right, Deion. So maybe this will be the week for the Titans to get a 2-game win streak. But hey, thank you guys again for joining us, and we'll see you guys next Sunday night at 7 p.m. right here live. G Witt, Eddie Arnell.
Peace.